Have you ever wondered how a .exe related project about a version of X that knows about us, the community we built around it, and feeds off the creations we make based on it? Well, look no further than DJ Awesum's upcoming, at the time of making this video at least, album called Hello everyone, it's Grace, and as you saw by the intro, it's time to look and talk about one of the most recent and interesting concepts from the EXE fandom this year. I'm Your Fixation, a music album made by Team Awesum, which focuses on an EXE take whose name is quite literally Fixation, and he exists because of us, the community. He is the embodiment of what happens when you fixate on something for so long, it never goes away. It can be absent in your mind for a little bit, but it always comes back one way or another. That's the general idea of Fixation as a character. But what about the songs, you might be wondering? Well, where better to start off than the beginning? You Belong to Me, the first song ever made about the character, and it started off very strong. The entire song has a more jazzy / pop feeling to it, not what commonly is used when making versions of X. Like for example, most takes use rock or Michael Jackson's music, like Jerky Gurgy's Sinister Minds. And the cherry on top? DJ's very characteristic and drastic voice, making the song feel more like a memory come to life. The lyrics as well have a very powerful and meaningful message that perfectly describe Fixation. Even the very first few words he says after you press play are,
"Knew you wouldn't last too long about me."
And what I love about this song as well is how he talks about the community's EXEs in this song, especially.
And after all these years, you just shared the fear that you built when you were so much younger.
But he doesn't seem that possessive like the song would imply. There are moments in the song where he clearly isn't only thinking of us as this little amusement toys that spread his name. No. He genuinely cares. He exists because of us. And in a way, he seems thankful. And I genuinely think the songwriting alone in this song is what really makes this project one of the best ones I've seen / heard. It's so deep and you can swim in the lyrics and the meanings for an insane amount of time. Now, on to the most recent, before the album, song. But it's not the last thing we will cover in this video. Oh, we're just getting started. I genuinely adore this song. It took parts of You Belong to Me, but made it more focused on that rising to fame part specifically. Fixation in this song is motivating you and telling you quite literally to innovate new things, which in this song's case would highly be more creations in his name. But the twist comes around the middle of the song, when we are introduced to someone new. This is Temptation, the embodiment of the easy way to rise to fame, which is basically a metaphor for all the creators who aren't original and steal others' ideas just to have them rise to fame. And let me tell you, Mr. Steel Trap killed it when it comes to the verse. His voice has a very sharp contrast from DJ's, and it sounds very villainy, but that's what makes it so memorable. This song just goes so hard, and I constantly listen to it on loop, no doubt. Now, thus far, those are the only 2 songs that came out before the album drops on the 8th. Go watch it when it comes out, please. I still want to talk about some upcoming snippets DJ has shared on Twitter, a teaser for an unnamed song, and a build-up mini-series for the album named Road to Fixation, which shows new characters. So, the first teaser that was posted is a currently unknown song, but it seems like a much more aggressive sounding song from Fixation.
You can run, but we both know better. That my impact will follow you whether you see your pieces in my grander scheme.
Not much to go off of, but it's pretty neat so far. Can't wait to hear it when the album comes out. And lastly, we can talk about the most recent things regarding this album, the teasers and reveals of upcoming characters, starting with infatuation, which, yes, I had to search this word up on Wikipedia, is a personal state of being largely driven by a potentially uninformed or unreasonable passion, usually towards another person for whom one has developed strong romantic feelings. And in this character's case, it's a fangirl of, quite possibly, Fixation, that was infatuated with his craft. And another character that we got revealed through these, ignorance. Basically shoving yourself away from any problems. But as you probably know, most of them come back to kick you in the butt later. It's basically a character that hides away and closes himself off from the world just to be in a safe bubble. Even if that bubble is probably really just isolating and lonely. Seems like it's gonna be a real heartbreaker whenever we hear this song. He sounds like a more somber character. He seems like the type of character that could possibly be used on a song showing how one creates a thing that Fixation takes power from. Potentially. Don't take my word on it though. And well, with that one, we are officially done with the look at Your Fixation. For now, of course, until the album eventually comes out, which I will probably watch live when it comes to YouTube. Now, I'll take my leave.